All right, this is One Last Midnight. Welcome back to another episode of Astroneer. So yesterday, July 8th, Astroneer put out a hotfix 1.20.2 for the jet-powered update. This hotfix addressed several of the concerns the community was having about finding dynamite and exochips, and it also kind of changed the gameplay, so it's a cross between a hotfix and an update. But let's go ahead and go over the changes. One of the changes that they made was dynamite now spawns on wreck rovers and platform POVs. So you can find dynamite more easily throughout your world and not be concerned about having to get to the dynamite stage in order to be able to open up the exocache. So it's nice to have a greater likelihood of finding dynamite on some of these down wreckages. In a short time, you can see I found 2 pieces of dynamite. So dynamite is pretty significant now. But you're only going to find these new dynamite spawns in areas in which you haven't been to. So if you've already uncovered a large portion of your planet in an old save, chances are you're not going to find any of these extra dynamite pieces just automatically spawning for you. You are going to have to go into a new area so that it can load in that resource. There is an increase to the likelihood of the number of exochips that you get from an exocache. Previously, it was 1 exochip per exocache. Now it is anywhere from 2 to 3 exochips per exocache. In this case, I've got 3, which is really nice. So no being concerned that you're not going to have enough exochips to be able to build the base pieces that you want to build. There was also a change to the hoverboard and the VTOL. Prior to this update, they did not show up in the research catalog, which confused a lot of people. But now you can see that they're listed in the research catalog with a little notification on the bottom saying that mission completion reward. So it only gets unlocked when you open up a mission, which a lot of people were a little bit confused about, thinking that it was a byte cost as opposed to a mission objective. There is also a change to the mission descriptive text for the hoverboard and the VOT missions, which is prototype recovery and tracing the transmission, which adds just, that additional description on the bottom so you have a better understanding of what this mission is all about. There is also some additional tuning changes that happen for dedicated servers, which improve terrain performance and also increase the server bandwidth limits, which should result in improved connection and load times for dedicated servers. The remaining changes in the update had to do with a bunch of defect fixes, some around the vehicle missions, where the vehicle data recorders and the exocache can now be blown up by dynamite that's not directly connected to it. Players who had data recorders and mats fail to spawn will now have their objective auto-completed, along with several more additional miscellaneous defects that have been resolved, and then also some changes to the VTOL. Overall, it's a nice little change. There was, like I said, a lot of concerns about exocache and exochips and not being able to find the items in the research catalog. And this jet-powered update hotfix 1.20.2 definitely addresses some of those concerns, along with fixing a bunch of defects. A significant enough change to definitely report. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Would love to have you in the community. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find links in the description below. And make sure to hit that notification bell. That way you know when I go live and when I post new videos. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.